Alright, hello. Today we're going to talk about how to blend paint. We're going to be using acrylic paint, and we're going to start with a couple different methods. But first you're going to need a paintbrush and a cup of water. I'm going to go over a couple of vocabulary words before we get started so that way you know what I'm saying when I say it. Whenever I say check your wet, this means check the wetness of your brush. So you always want your brush to be wet but not dripping wet. And to make sure that it's not dripping wet, you're gonna just scrape your brush bristles against the lip of the cup like this. Or you can put it onto a paper towel, just like a little bit, just to make sure you have a little bit of water on there. Because our paint is water soluble, so this is why you want water. So I'm gonna show you how to blend in a few different ways. So first is method number 1, block blending. Get your paint on a surface. Start with a paint palette or a paper plate, preferably a coated paper plate if you have one, just so that the paint doesn't seep into the paper plate. But we're going to be using blue and white. I am going to make 2 different sections of white because I'm going to be using the white with the blue and the white with the red. Ideally, you would be using a palette knife to mix your paint, but I know that some or most people do not have one, so we're going to use the end of our brush where the wood is. And first we're going to mix together blue and white. You're going to want to mix more white than blue, depending on how light you want your blue to be. Now that once you have your light blue color, you're gonna go over here and grab a little bit of red and just kind of spin it in a circle. And now you're gonna take some white from that first blue area, white, and mix that together. The color should be almost like a very light purple. It still looks pink, but it's very light purple because there is some blue in there. I'm going to add a little bit more blue, a little bit more white. Now wipe off the end of your brush so that we can make another color that has no blue in it. So you're going to mix your white and your red, more white, less red, to make pink. But you're also going to need yellow. And with the yellow, you're going to want to mix in a little bit of red. The more yellow you have, the more of a orange color you'll get, or like a darker yellow. The more red, the more of a scarlet color you will get. Okay, now I'm gonna add some white to my orange to make it the same like shade of paleness as the other colors, so that it doesn't just look very randomly bright and the others are kind of light. So I'm adding white. Okay, now you're gonna wipe the end of your brush off. First, we're going to talk about color blocking blend theory. So the color block is where you take the first color that you're going to be using, which in our case is going to be the light blue. You can use your napkin as well to kind of get any extra color off. And now you're going to take your pink color. And with the pink, you're gonna go right underneath the blue, but leave a little bit of space in between. Wet check. The purpose of this wet check is so that the paint will blend together better and it will move more freely on the canvas. Okay, clean off your brush again. Your really light orange, and put it at the bottom. And then clean off your brush again. So now you're going to do a wet check. And you're going to start with your brush halfway on the blue and halfway on the pink. And you're just going to go back and forth using both sides of your brush And now I want you to take your brush, flip it, so the pink is where the blue was. And now you're going to clean off your brush again. You're going to do the same thing where the pink and the orange are. And then you're going to flip your brush. And you're going to clean off your brush one more time. And now at the top, you're going to start just going back and forth where the blue is, and kind of just work your way down and back up until that blue and that purple are really well blended together, and there's not really a seam where you can see where the blue and the purple were touching each other. And then you're going to do the same thing where the pink is. You're going to clean your brush. And if you need to grab some more of that pink because there's not a lot left, you can do that, and then you're just going to go back over and work your way up into the blue. And now for the last part, I like to grab more pink for this after I clean my brush, and I'm going to go over that orange color and work my way down. So that's the block theory. The pre-mix blend. So the pre-mix blend is the reason why we already made all of the colors. So for example, we made this purple to go in between the blue and the pink, so that way we didn't have to blend it together like that. So this is the second method. You're going to start the same way we did in the first one and put the blue at the top. And I'm not going to clean off my brush. I'm going to grab that purple color that we made and put it right underneath. And just keep going back and forth until it's blended together. Next, I'm going to grab the pink without cleaning my brush. I'm gonna go right underneath the purple. And now I am gonna clean off my brush. And now I'm going to take that orange color without cleaning my brush and put it right underneath. And just kind of go back and forth until it is blended well together. So that is the second method. That is the pre-mixed method.